Welcome to Street Law, a program designed to bring the law to your doorstep. In our previous video, we talked about rape, and the feedback has been wonderful. People have been asking questions and we've been interacting. I believe you also join in it, and then we'll share knowledge when it comes to the law, especially about Ghana. Today we are talking about defilement. Defilement. What is defilement? Defilement, according to the law of Ghana, that is section 101 of the Criminal Offences Act. It says that defilement is having natural or unnatural carnal knowledge of a child below the age of 16 years. That is defilement. When we come back, we are going to look at the elements that we need to prove in defilement to be able to know that there has been an act of defilement or not. I went to the street to take the views of the people about what defilement is. Let's watch what they said.
For defilement, it is having sexual intercourse with a person, and after it all, the person is injured, or at the end of it has bruises or other, I don't know how to explain it for you to understand, but
my understanding of defilement is a minor who has been an adult who has had carnal knowledge of. And as far as I'm concerned, my last check on it is someone who is below the age of 16. That's what I understand as someone who is a minor. That's my understanding of a minor. That's having an adult without consent having sex with the person. Yeah.
Defilement, but I say, Penimia, when you know, I share a falabia onion, the penny face, and on another, and any defilement.
When I mean, he said, I cannot do bonnet out between Nino Hosso. Your try, now, and sir, on pay baby in front of him. Until shower, or when we were past here, or being young, now, or personal, that's if you are different type of them. About the problem with them, who do I know what chill.
Defilement, to the best of my knowledge, what I know about defilement is in Ghana, the age for marriage is 16. So if you are below age 16, a girl is below age 16. The minimum is 16 and the maximum is 18. So if a girl is below the age 16 and you even claim you legally married her by customary right, it's defilement. Because it's not, the girl or the lady is not up to the age of marriage by our law in Ghana. So defilement simply means when a lady or a girl is below age 16 and you have an affair with him, even if it's with the consent of the girl, once it's below that age is defilement.
Defilement is possibly having sex with a minor, and to me a minor is someone who is under 18 years.
Okay.
And a man possibly having sex with a girl underage. I don't know if a woman can define a man.
Welcome back to Street Law. Interesting views there. Very, very interesting. When we talk about defilement, what are the things that we need to look at? One major element that we need to look at when it comes to defilement is the element of age. It says that having a natural or unnatural carnal knowledge of a child below the age of 16. When a person has sex with a child who is below 16 years, whether the child is a female or a male, we say there is defilement. Now, there is nothing like consent here. If even the child decides to agree to the sexual intercourse, the fact that the child is below 16 years amounts to defilement. It doesn't matter whether the child agreed, it amounts to defilement. And here we are not talking about only female, but also males. That's why the law uses the word a child, and also uses the words natural and unnatural carnal knowledge. In our previous video, we talked about natural carnal knowledge, that is having sexual intercourse with a female. Now, when you have sexual intercourse with a male, it is unnatural. So, when you engage in a sexual intercourse with a child who is below 16 years, whether a male or a female, it amounts to defilement. And then the child does not need to consent, because according to the law, if even the child consents, it amounts to nothing. There is this case that we often use, the Republic versus Yabua, where an adult had a sexual intercourse with a 9-year-old girl. According to the accused, it says the 9-year-old consented. The court said that whether the child consented or not, it has no consequence. That means that if a person or a child who is below 16 years tells you to even have sex with her or him, and you agree to, once it is proved that the person is below 16 years, it amounts to defilement. I believe as Ghanaians we remember the famous Lantemils case, where Lantemils impregnated this child, and then people were saying the child was below 16 years. The child came out and said that she was not 16 when she had sex with Lantemils, and that she agreed to have sex with him on several occasions. Now the issue here is to prove whether the girl was below 16. The girl is saying that she was 18 years, and the people are saying that she was 16. So it was the girl's word against the state word. At the end of the day, it didn't go anywhere, because the girl who we are trying to say that she has been defiled was saying that no, it wasn't defilement, she was above 16. And so once the age can be proved that the person was below 16 years, then defilement will come in. It doesn't matter whether the child agreed or not. So the issue of defilement is very simple. It is the age of the child that we look at. Whether the child agreed or not, it doesn't matter. The fact that the child is below 16 years will amount to defilement. So we need to be very careful. Somebody said that then we need to get the birth certificate of the lady, because nowadays you see a 10-year-old girl and she is like an 18-year-old girl. So the issue of age is very, very critical. It becomes a very important issue for us to talk about. So we need to all be careful how we deal with each other when it comes to the issue of sex. That is it about defilement. If you have any comment, any question, feel free to send them to me. The information are down there. Check it out and let us talk. You can tweet at StreetLawGH and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe so that when the videos come, you'll be the first to get it. Contact me. I need to hear from you. Give me your feedback. Let us continue teaching ourselves the law. Because like I always say, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Thank you for watching.